Hello, and welcome to the Isbert Games channel. I am one of not one, not two, but three hosts. Well, two hosts and a special guest. Well, really, one host and two special guests. I'm Jacob Burgess, and joining me in the ether space is one of our mods, an amazing, amazing crafter, and just a wonderful all-around person, Sarah Serinde. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi, chat. I didn't do the thing this time.
What thing?
I didn't say hi, Sarah. You said to say hi, Sarah.
Oh, good
Explaining
lord.
the thing makes it funnier.
It does. I mean, that's pretty much my modus operandi, and that's how most of my sense of humor works and has to work because nobody usually gets my jokes. Anyway, and also joining us this evening, famed indie game composer, star of stage and screen, your friend and mine, Ryan Ike. Say hi, Ryan.
Hi, Sarah. Nope, fuck, that wasn't shit.
Nope.
Tried to do her. Okay.
Hi, Ryan.
It was good.
I'm just gonna go.
No, don't go. No. Stay. Sit in the awkwardness. On
I
the
want
internet.
you to keep crying so you never make this mistake again.
Oh. I mean, yeah, but how are you two doing tonight?
You asked me as soon as I took a sip of water.
Yeah, I mean, I timed it.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I just had to think about it. I'm still reeling from kind of in the green room before we started.
Okay.
I'm just gonna air out everybody's dirty laundry that I insinuated
Good.
that maybe you might not have seen Ghostbusters 2, and you shrieked at me.
Yeah.
Like a lunatic. Like, how dare you? How dare you? A curse upon you. Did basically the entire monologue that Willem Dafoe does in The Lighthouse. Just like,
Yep.
I hope Poseidon turns your Pizzone into like cockles and mussels and shit, and you're just covered in slime for the rest of your day. Like, you really let me have it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of coming down emotionally from that. So
Okay.
that's kind of where I'm at.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. So you're feeling good?
So I feel good.
Yeah.
Is what I meant to say.
Yeah. Okay. How about you, Sarah?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
I got Japanese snacks that I haven't run out of
Ooh.
yet that are very tasty.
Ooh.
You know the black sesame candies that you probably got in Baksu that are like hard on the outside and just kind of crumbly on the inside that kind of melt in your
Yeah.
mouth? I love black sesame and they're very good, and they didn't give me enough of them, and I'm gonna be sad when they're gone.
Oh, yes. Ryan recently made sesame cookies out of the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook.
They were very good. I feel a little ashamed because it called for black sesame seeds, and for whatever reason, let's just say COVID, or maybe El Nino's back in the mix doing stuff. I couldn't find them.
Mercury's
Anywhere.
in retrograde.
That's what it is. Fucking Mercury.
Mhm.
Always. Is it ever not in retrograde? Like, honestly?
Probably not. Yeah. I mean, not if you want a handy excuse for anything going wrong.
I want that very much. So
Yeah.
It's never not.
Yep.
So I made it with
Always.
white sesame seeds instead, but it still tasted amazing. And I'm at a point in my life where I don't get embarrassed that I'm making food out of a video game cookbook now.
Good.
I mean,
So that's also that's also good.
oh man, I brought cookies. I left them in the other room.
Oh
Real
no, they're so
unprofessional
far
to get
away
off the
from you.
screen. Yeah. You're a pro, so I know you're gonna make the right call. You should really go get the. You should go.
Yeah,
get
I'm
the
gonna. But before I do that, if you enjoyed the music that was at the top of the show, because tonight, as you may be able to tell, we're going to be playing the Return of Obra Dinn. It's going to be a very good time. So we played sea shanties from a wonderful group that Sarah actually introduced me to called the Longest Johns, and they do it's royalty free licenses for
Well-
streams. They just let people play their music on streams and publicly, and it's very, very cool of them to do. So we played that. I'm sorry, Sarah, go ahead.
Oh, you started off with royalty free, and then I was going to qualify it, but then you finished with on Twitch, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Because, you can't just use them for whatever.
No.
But on Twitch streams, you're good.
Yes, on Twitch streams. No, you can't. You hire them, pay them money to do that, but they don't come down
Or-
with DMCA strikes and stuff like that on Twitch.
Or order their new album, which is coming out at the end of the
Yes.
month,
Yes, it
called
is.
Smoke and Oakum. And it has a couple of my favorite songs that I've heard them do on streams.
What we were playing was the album Between Wind and Water, which is great and has the Wellerman on it, beloved by TikTokers. And another one that I listened to recently was Cure What Ails You, which is
Yep. That's their most recent.
and their latest release, I think, is off the new album called Hog Eye Man.
Yes, I haven't listened to that one
I
yet.
haven't either yet.
Yeah.
I haven't yet.
But there should be a music video, I think, coming up tomorrow, probably.
Oh,
on their
hell
YouTube.
yeah!
My
very cool.
two of my favorites are Mary Ellen Carter and Hard Times Come Again No More, which they have music videos for, and I definitely haven't cried at all to the Hard Times one or anything. It's good.
I was going to suggest watching one of those videos, but I'm not going to do that. Because if it's going to make you cry, it'll definitely make me cry. Like, and I've had a good day. I've had a really good day.
Yeah, maybe you could save it for another time.
I think I might save it for another time.
Mary Ellen Carter is fun. They're very damp.
When I need the weepies, the weepy doos. So let's read off some subscriptions, and then I'm gonna go grab that cookie because now I really want it. Gek has subscribed. They've done so for 29 months. It says a man on a boat asked for permission to sing a song. Shall I shanty or shanty? Shall I shanty or shanty? Very good. Icebox Blue has subscribed, has done so for 13 months. Thank you. A Baker's Dozen. And Hoktari has done so for 30, has subscribed again at tier 2 for 33 months. And says that pun was supposed to be in here. I think I missed a pun. Oh, that's sad. I don't like missing puns.
All right. I almost remember where it was. It's up in chat somewhere.
All right.
There's the pun emotes. This boat tells really good stories. They always have a fairy tale ending. Fairy, Ferryail. It works better when you can read it, really.
I mean, I got it.
I have a black shirt that says puns always intended. All right, I'm going to be right back. Ugh. Oh, okay. Hey, while I'm gone, though, because it's come up a couple of times during this stream, is my, you know how I like puzzles and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan, you know that, right?
I yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
So it's come up a couple of times in the stream, and I know we've talked about our Frost Maiden game, but if you wanted to talk about the Frost Maiden game, you are welcome to, or Sarah can kind of describe and explain a little bit of how this game, what this game is, and kind of what's it about to Ryan. And I'm gonna go get a cookie. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right, what do you want, Ryan?
All I want, Sarah, and I don't think it's a lot to ask for, is for you to perfectly and completely get me fully caught up to exactly where you are before he gets back with that cookie in such a way that I, having never played this game, it'll be like I was here last time too. And so you gonna start the clock?
And you continuing to talk that's fine. So
that was a really good attempt.
A ship. Yeah. Okay, there's a ship. There we go. We're done.
That's it. You are caught up.
Yep.
You know what's fun? What everybody likes is when you're watching a really good movie and it's like an intense mystery and you're really into it, and then your friend comes over halfway through the movie that he's also never seen, and then sits on the couch next to you and goes, "Who's that guy? Who's that guy? What'd that guy say when I said who's that guy?" And that's kind of the energy that I'm going to bring.
There probably won't be too much of that specific happening. Maybe we're all going to be going, "Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
Really? What happened to that guy? What's that guy doing?"
A big thrust of this game is who's that guy?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, great. Then I've basically been practicing for this.
Oh, good. It's gonna be good. Here's my cookie. This is the coffee biscuit.
You made the coffee biscuits.
Yeah.
How are they?
Fantastic. I highly recommend. They call for beet sugar. I highly recommend getting the beet sugar.
Damn it. Okay. I'll ask my dad, who is an agricultural consultant and mainly just goes around and looks at people's sugar beets in Minnesota and tells them how they're growing them stupid. See if you can just like snag me a couple of those bad boys. I can just get it fresh from the source, you know? This felt like it had the
Are you
construction of a joke
bullshitting?
when I started doing it, but there wasn't really any humor in there. It was kind of comedy poison, the whole sugar beet thing.
No, no, you're
And I'm sorry about it.
no, you're pretty funny. I don't know if you're bullshitting though, because it's the same tone as when you're being an asshole. So what? I feel like this is true though about your dad.
Yes, this is true.
Okay. He literally
goes
just
around-
goes around and tells people that they're growing their.
He's like, you got aphids over here. Your pH balance sucks in this quadrant of your field. Why did you plant this after that thing? What's the matter with you? He's much nicer than that. But the gist of it is they pay him a lot of money to tell people how to grow their shit better.
Yeah, he's Midwestern and therefore probably wildly polite.
Oh yeah. But the fun Midwestern kind of polite, where there's a darkness underneath. That's fun, right? Did I say fun?
No. That sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
Sounds
So
fun for you.
just to let everybody know, I've got pretty much I packed myself a full dinner. I don't have to. I have ready access to everything, but sometimes you just want to have a good time. So I actually just packed myself a little Japanese lunch bag of stuff,
Nice.
just to bring over to my desk, just for
Show
Just
us
for-
your dinner.
poops and chuckles. So here's my little
my
lunch
God.
bag.
So cute.
Yeah, here's the other side.
I don't know if I've said this on the stream before, but Jacob to me is, you know, like in a Miyazaki movie when you see like an old Japanese man with like the cute little backpack with like kind of a full tent and just all his like camping possessions and stuff, and he's just like trucking his way through a forest to get to like a mountaintop because that's like the best mountaintop to drink your oolong or whatever. Like that's him.
Yeah,
And
that
every-
sounds
every
right.
day you prove
Sounds
it.
accurate.
That's all I want out of life, man. That's if
I'm not asking a lot.
if I don't, my needs aren't really big. Or many really. I'm a very simple person. I need Final
need-
Fantasy 14 and
Yes.
good coffee.
Puns and stories that are consistent with their own rule structure.
Yes.
But that's not a
Desperately.
lot. It's not a lot to ask for. Just
Uh,
like don't read any China Melville. You'll be okay.
Oh, no worries there. Definitely. And then here's my little soup container. I have some homemade potato and leek soup.
Oh my god, I love potato and
Ooh.
leek soup.
And crackers. They're just crackers. Just crackers. And
We don't got to put on airs around here.
yeah. We ain't fancy.
I think Jacob's at least a little bit fancy.
I think so too.
Take that back. And then here's my sandwich, which is a Japanese style egg salad and carrots with microgreens, which are little, which you can see through because of the green screen. These are sunflower sprouts. Microgreens.
That sounds really good. Like if our roles were reversed and I had to figure out what I was gonna bring into my streaming situation to feed myself, like it would have ended up being last minute and been like a gob of peanut butter smeared on a playing card.
Here's a chunk of cheese and some crackers. Done.
It is in block format, and I did forget to slice it. So you're gonna have to kind of just nibble from one and then nibble from the other.
But I'm an adult, so I'm eating my cookie first.
Is it crunchy?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure if biscuit connotated like some people make that differentiation.
No, British. It's just British.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh. Crazy Grinder 22 is subscribed. Thank you very much. I don't recognize that username, so thank you. That's really cool. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, Crazy Grinder 22. I assume they're a metal worker. That's what I think. Or a butcher.
You got one more in you? Come on. Rule of threes. One more. Say one more thing that he or she or they could be.
Pole dancer.
Love it.
Well, considering they just said it's a family nickname.
Oh, well,
I mean,
all
I
right.
guess it
Could be a
depends on
family
your
of pole
family.
dancers. Yeah. An art.
This pole has
family
been
that pole
passed
dances
down
together.
from one generation to the next. And now we teach you the family technique. Fetch the scroll, Grandmama.
Fetch the scroll and get on that pole.
Yes, sir. Well done. So, Sarah, would you mind explaining a little bit about this game, or at least going through some of the content warnings?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
I guess doesn't matter that much the order. Content warnings. There's a bunch of dying in here. There's a bunch of death. There is gore of various kind. There's a bit of animal death. There are some creepy things from under the sea. So if you don't like big, spindly, crab-like things, you might not have a good time today, because we just ran into some of those last episode. Ocelot has posted a link to a more in-depth list. If you are wondering if there's a specific trigger or something that's in there, that list will help you out. Be aware that there's spoilers in there. As for what's actually going on in this game, like I said, there's a ship. This ship disappeared at sea a while ago, and then it magically showed up again, empty except for some dead bodies. We're an insurance person who's trying to figure out what happened on this ship so we can figure out how much insurance to pay out to people. We have a book and a stopwatch, or not a stopwatch, like a pocket watch. And when we see a dead body, we can pull out the pocket watch and it'll show us an image from when the person died, along with, that's the part I forgot to mention, some very well done audio of that person dying. And based on that information, we figure out who every person on the ship is and what happened to them and what happened to the ship as a whole. So we're sort of in the middle of that now.
This sounds awesome.
It is.
Sarah, can I ask you a question about the content warnings?
Yeah.
Because you've been talking about there's a lot of death in this game, and that got me kind of thinking about it. And do you think that I'm gonna die someday?
I mean, it's really hard to say. You never really know. You should be prepared for the possibility, but like, don't dwell on it too much.
Clearly, I haven't. This is the first time it's ever occurred to me to think about it.
No, I think you're good.
Okay. I appreciate your candor. I'm actually way more fucking afraid of the undersea shit. I'm famously like, I'm gonna stick it out, but I'm famously scared of the deep sea because only monsters live down there, and everything lights up and has fucked up teeth and can every time you're sleeping they know. Anywhere on Earth?
There may be some fucked up teeth.
The ocean is full of liquid nightmares.
100%. And also carcinization. I just learned about that from crab scientists, and now I can't stop thinking about it. So when I see a crab, I'm just like, someday, me too. Can't fucking wait.
What?
Carcinization is the theory that I had confirmed by 2 literal crab scientists that I met through a friend, who, by the way, when they talk about their industry, they say they work in crab, which is amazing to me.
Awesome.
There's an evolutionary theory that is true apparently, called carcinization. Means that literally every living organism, its evolutionary tract is taking it towards that of the crab. Every living thing on Earth is becoming more crab-like all the time. And so if we stick around long enough, we'll all be a crab. All the trees will be crabs, mushrooms, crabs, tigers. You want to guess? That's right, baby. Crab o'clock. For all of us. And I can't stop thinking about it because they just said it like it was a normal fucking thing to walk around having in your head and not be confronted with the dark eldritch nature of that we're all going to be crabs. They somehow get through the day, not dwelling on it every second. But I do not.
I regret I asked.
I like to think, like racism will kind of, I hope, evaporate because we'll just all fucking be crabs and the same kind eventually.
I'm just going to be really
anything?
cranky though.
I mean,
because the name of what they are sounds like a word for when you're angry. Okay.
I do look forward to all of the prizes that I get though. From the claw from the claw games.
Fucking damn it. Ooh, that one flew over my head. Just long enough to make me angry. Which is not a very long amount of time. Yeah, sorry, chat. A lot of people are like, we'll never get to unknow this.
I mean, you would have come across it eventually.
I mean, eventually it's just going to knock on your door. Look down, look at the claws, boom. It's you.
Those are my favorites. Is the one where you tell it and somebody goes, I don't really, fuck.
No, yeah. You like it when someone's like, fuck you afterwards because they get it just a little bit too late. You like to weaponize your humor.
It fuels me.
There have been very few times I've been legitimately mad at you in our friendship. And one of them was when I was on a call with you, like playing Final Fantasy or something, and you said a pun. I can't remember what it was because all I see is a black font of infinite rage when I think about this moment. And I didn't get it, like 2 whole beats, and then went, oh, you motherfucker. And you laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed for like literally 3 or 4 minutes straight.
There are people, and I have seen this in chat before, in the various places that I appear and here, that think that when I laugh like that, it is fake.
It's not. It's 100%. It's the boisterous cackle of Rasputin, like almost having his victory at the end of Anastasia, and you mean it.
Correct. Because I've seen that, like, oh, forced laugh, and I'm like, you don't fucking know me, ass. Like, no.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have a little bit of the soup, and then how about we start playing a game? It's nice having you here to like confirm shit like that, though. Hey, Emily Lunsford's in the chat.
Oh, cool.
Hey. And they say, I heard someone say that puns should be more universally appreciated, but that would ruin the fun for me. a person after my own heart. Oh, that's gonna be too hot.
Also, their artwork is amazing.
Yeah.
That's gonna burn you.
I can see that steam.
Yeah,
that's gonna fuck you up.
Yep. I'm gonna leave that open.
You know what? If you had a hard, maybe just throwing out colors, red exoskeleton right now, I bet it'd be a lot harder to burn yourself with that suit. Just saying. I'm just asking questions. Isn't that what we're all here to do today?
Yeah. No, we're absolutely all here to ask questions. Maybe not those kind of questions though. I don't know. But who am I to ruin somebody else's fun?
You. Now who's asking questions?
You are you to ruin somebody else's fun.
Someone else's fun.
I don't try to ruin anybody else's fun. I just try to get people on board with my fun.
I want to grab them by the back of the neck and rub their face all up in my fun.
Yeah.
Until they like it.
I usually
subscribe.
It doesn't take a long time.
No,
thank you.
Our entire friendship. Yeah, 28 months or 26 months. I can't read.
It's mostly been me telling you things that you like, because I know you already like them. You just haven't encountered them yet.
And then the really pivotal part of it is that I fight you for a long time first.
Tooth and nail, buddy.
I don't just accept that, hey, my very good friend said I'd like this. I have to, every morning I stare in the mirror and it's just like Dark Link. It's just like a shadowy void that's kind of my shape with red eyes because I battle myself constantly. It's like you get to be the kind of ringmaster to that whole circus.
That's all right. Like I've told you, you'll always be able to look down. I will always be beneath you.
Yeah, the stretched out JPEG of your face that is my floor.
What was the? Oh, hold on. I hit a wrong button somewhere and mucked something up. Give me just 1 second. I have to fix something.
You should be able to like. No,
I should be able to.
no
Sorry.
you're fine.
Okay, thank you. No, I closed chat accidentally.
Ah.
And
That's okay.
I don't
we did a great job of vamping for you by leaving a lot of dead air and talking over each other. So
I was busy watching the screen that Jacob has shared with us.
oh yes, the video, the video.
The vidya.
Say in the biz.
Technical term. Winter Nightingale, we are just starting. We've been chatting for a while.
I forgot what the shortcut was to change the aspect ratio of Obra Dinn.
Is it like Windows plus something? That I don't remember. Ocelot says Alt Enter.
Let's try that. Ah, yes, good.
And the sound just kicked in for us.
There you go.
Okay, this music is extremely good.
Yep.
And one thing we want to check, I think, Jacob, is that all our subtitles are... Okay, I still see them already, so we're good.
Yeah.
Now I can actually pause the stream.
Yep. I remembered
Oh, good.
that I fucked it up last time.
Oh boy.
Okay. So we're in a memory, and sometimes you can chain memories together.
Okay.
One thing real quick, Jacob, because we forgot to cover it.
Yeah.
This is Jacob's first playthrough.
Oh, yeah.
No spoilers. Please, no hints. If you want to offer something, ask if Jacob would like it first.
Yes, please.
If you want to mention something about the game, you can @Yisbrid Games, but otherwise, please resist doing the You don't need to tag us for other stuff.
Yep. And even like be very careful about any hint of like, has he gotten to the,
Yeah.
top deck or below? Like, because even the smallest little crumb, my dumb
Yeah.
brain will just go like.
No, I get the temptation, but stuff like, oh, you'll learn more about that later, or wait until you see what this cause of death is, or, stuff like that.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Err on the side of caution, let Jacob
Please do.
discover things, because it's fun.
Okay, so we're currently in the middle of, there was a crab.
There was something.
That's a big fucking crab, though.
Yeah.
I don't.
And it
Yeah,
had
and this
spikes. And
Yeah.
it killed this man with
Holy
the spikes.
shit. Okay.
So your hand is shaky because now we're gonna go to woo, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to brag, but I think I solved it. Like the whole game. I think
Perfect.
I think I get it.
Good work.
I don't want to say anything in case it's
No, of
spoiler free
course.
that I'm definitely right, but
No, go ahead.
no, it's good. No,
No, go ahead, man.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's fine.
good.
Because I
Okay.
think I made a big call within the first 5 minutes of the game. So go ahead and make your call.
Sure. What I am certain happened is that this is. Let me get there. What I think happened is that this is. I really didn't think you were gonna make me do this when I started
You
this
didn't?
bit. Well, I didn't, but I should have. What I think is going on is that this is actually all kind of a rosebud situation, except instead of a a child, like a snow globe. It's all happening in like a kid's like bathtub at like bath time, and all of the damage is them playing with their aquatic toys. So like in this scene, they just fucking took the plastic crab and just like smashed it into some of their action figures. And you are this spirit of insurance. You're a toy maker who's slowly losing their mind. You're actually in the process of going completely deranged right now, and this is all happening in like an eye blink, like this whole game.
It took a real dark twist.
Yeah, well, it's me. Let me go on long enough, and it gets dark.
Oh, this story is too joyful. I need something that hurts me. And having run games for you and running games for you, boy, is that accurate.
Yeah. Something's wrong with my brain.
Nothing's wrong with your brain. It's just, you just got a special brain. We both have special brain.
It's not wrong. It's different. Brain.
So this guy got stabbed, and oh yeah, when we first came in here, it was this view. Like when we first popped in here.
Oh no!
Not this specific one, but we saw some of the monsters through a different portal here.
Yeah.
It was such a good reveal.
Yep.
That's really good.
So Automatic Wool asks, what was Jacob's early called shot? I saw that this, in the journal, it said that the ship was going to Falmouth. So I called, and it's on a boat, and it disappeared for a while. So I called, Cthulhu Mythos stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, and with some of the mentions of different things in this game, I think I was pretty close.
And I have zero comment.
And now we get to look at another death scene.
I don't like this.
And now we follow the S'mores ghost to S'more murder.
Oh, he is a little fluffy cloud, isn't he?
Yep. Smurder. Smurder. Smurder.
Oh, okay.
This is fine.
Oh, this man is... Oh, he's hugging a crab. Oh, it's a fiery relationship. Hot romance. Oh!
Sometimes you just really crave Red Lobster, you know? They'll do anything together.
Oh, man. What the fuck happened here? Oh, my God.
I am gonna call shot on what our insurance proclamation is gonna be, and it's that none of this shit is covered.
So you get a little bit of time to look at it, and then it spirals out.
Oh,
like
fuck.
that.
You didn't do that? That's cruel.
Yeah, and then it goes to your journal and starts filling in a couple of details of where you are.
I'm instantly regretting that I didn't just play this first.
But that's all right. So
extremely good.
Can I? May I make mention of our shared condition?
Yes.
One of the benefits to having ADHD is you could probably wait a couple of months and then go back to play it, and neither one of us would remember, and it would be like a fresh experience because hey,
it's new to
working
me.
memory issues. Yep.
Yep.
I say benefits in big ass air quotes.
Yeah, it is occasionally nice. Like some of my favorite media, I can go back and reread my favorite books or movies again, and it's not like I remember nothing, but it's like this is fresher to me than it would be if I had any dopamine in my skull.
Yep.
Well, and also you're coming in the middle for an hour or two, so it's not like everything's gonna be spoiled. Spoilers, I guess. We're not gonna beat the game today, so you're probably good.
Not with that attitude.
True.
Fucking
True.
let's go. Let's insurance this shit. I believe in us.
So, Charles Herstick met an unknown fate. Very good. 11 others were present. Met an unknown fate. Nope. Nope. I think we can.
Yeah.
I think we can really put a pin in that.
I would say burned to death was
That
crabbed.
seems fairly likely.
Yeah.
I
Charles
think
got
so.
crabbed. Real good.
Yeah. He got real crabbed. Yep. That's yep.
What?
Okay. So yep. And there's the guy who got stabbed. So he's crawling back into the foredeck there. Good. Crab. Where did crab come from? Crab could not fit down. Yeah, where
The
though?
bounty of Mother Poseidon's
mean-
bosom.
Yeah, but we're. Yeah. So
I mean, those legs are long, but they fold up.
yeah, I get it. Oh God.
That is rough shit.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely burned to death. All right.
What is that guy getting? He's bringing a sword to like.
Oh
Panic.
nope.
Whack.
There's gonna be more shit coming from back here.
Oh no.
That's where the second crab came from. Damn.
I don't think crabs are known for attacking mariners or anybody really.
I don't
Unless you,
know.
like, fuck with them.
It looks like a big coconut crab, and you know what's a skull but a brainy coconut?
A coconut with special goo inside.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. So here's your journal. So this is part 5. Soldiers of the Sea. So probably referencing the crabs. The game doesn't show you things in chronological order.
Ooh. Okay.
So, for example, it started with the Doom, I believe. Yeah, it started with the Doom. It started on the very last chapter, essentially. And now we're on Soldiers of the Sea, but it's jumped around to a whole bunch of different
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
We're in a Witcher season 1 scenario.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah, shoot. Sorry, everybody. I can only keep one spoiler rule in my head, and it's to
And
not
it's on,
spoil
yep.
you on this game, even though it's not possible for me to do that because I haven't fucking played this.
The fuse. So yeah. So essentially what you're trying to do is figure out who everybody is and how like how they died, essentially.
Folks in the chat are saying it started at the end, and then the Doom was after.
Oh yeah, it started at the end and then the Doom was after, yes. Ooh.
The first body we found was the very last one to die.
Ocelot brings up a good point. We didn't introduce who we are,
Not quite.
which is great.
hey,
Oh
that.
my god.
Hi. Well, we're just excited to play the fucking game. And bullshit. Hi. Welcome to the Isbert Games channel. That's pretty much all I said. We're an indie game publisher. We've published games such as Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender Action, World of Horror, which is currently in early access and awesome, and definitely has Obra Dinn vibes. Y2K, Postmodern RPG, which just released the trailer for patch 1.5, which is free to everybody and like updates and polishes the game to an incredible amount. You can check us out at usbert.net or talk with good people on our Discord, which is discord.gg/Usbert Games. Usbert means spirit in Welsh, because our games have soul. Smart Ghost.
Like that.
Thank you. I wrote that. I made that. Oh yeah, No Place for Bravery, which is very, very
I'm
good.
stoked for that.
Yeah, speaking of games with great art and music, No Place for Bravery.
We're no use.
Well, I did not care for that cracking sound at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Yeah, so when you said somebody said the soldiers of the sea were probably the crabs, I mean maybe, sort of.
Did this man poop an ocean spider? This man pooped an
The
ocean
sea
spider.
is an infinite blue hell, and this could be real. Honestly, that's how fucked up the ocean is in real life. This could be a real thing that just walks out of the sea one day, and every scientist on Earth goes, "I don't fucking know, man. Don't touch it."
Well, okay.
This seems like it could be two things. That you're correct, and don't confirm if I'm right also, please, but about your Eldritch angle. Or it's just like a seafood bake that got really fucking out of hand. It can't be anything else.
Just someone got into a really aggressive argument and things just evolved from there.
Things evolved into, as all things do, into Crabtown. Exactly.
Yeah.
James Wallace got fucked. Was crabbed.
Yeah, is there an option for horrific monster-related crab death?
As a matter of fact, clawed
That's, yeah, I would say.
by a terrible beast. Holy fuck.
This is a complete fucking shit show.
So do you see how it's kind of going back in time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
also two. Did you
Yep.
set the deaths for both of them? Okay.
Oh, I didn't set the death for the other
Yeah.
one, no.
Well,
How
we're
do they
here,
die?
right?
Claude. So as Molly Lele, who's in chat, and an amazing ukulelist? What's the right term?
I think that's probably it.
You have a master's in music, right?
Yeah. Look how useless it fucking is. If guitarist is the proper term for someone who plays guitar, so I would imagine ukulelist is real, but also you're the only human being I've ever seen try to use it. Everyone just says ukulele player. Or uke.
Ah, Molly Lele
Friend.
says ukulelist it is. Ha ha!
Yeah.
Is it? Fantastic.
I love a ukulele, so that's very cool. I can't play one for shit. I play piano, which is the instrument where you just push the buttons and the sound comes out. So that's the one that I do.
Dude, come on, man. Don't sell yourself short. Piano's really hard.
I'm pretty good.
You're damn
What?
good.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck. God damn. All right.
So it shoots spines or some shit?
Yeah, it shoots spines.
What's happening up the back door here? Oh, he's getting it.
He's passing out like boomsticks, which is what you ought to be doing at this point.
When this whole situation went completely like pear-shaped, that one dude was on his box. He was like, I volunteer to be the one to pass out the guns, and like ran from the back room
Yep.
instead of having to deal with any of this.
So I just want to continue this chain. We could start, looking around, because if that's I think I already identified that guy.
You can zoom in on him, remember?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can click from there to open his picture in the book.
Yep.
That's cool.
Oops. Oh, well.
Well, we can come back.
Oh, there was a hole. Oh, it opened up here. Okay, it's coming on down. That's how they got in.
No. And look, it has another like humanoid kind of top to it,
Yep.
right? I think your monster theory has really got some legs.
I love how the yeah, sure does. I love how the eyes are highlighted in the
That's
too.
so creepy and good.
But yeah, that's why you explore everywhere in a memory. Sometimes you
Yeah.
can see other
Yeah.
stuff.
I thought I had heard of this game before and heard it's great and it's been on my 2 playlist forever.
Mhm.
But that list doesn't change or move or get any progress done because Final Fantasy
Yep.
14 exists. I thought this was going to be like a murder mystery
It is.
where like a human kills another human with a big stick or a
mean,
rock or something and you got to figure it out.
There's some of that too.
I thought there'd be some giant alien crabs, just not so many.
Yeah, that's fair. But no, I'm pretty much the same as you, Ryan. I watched probably a few minutes of somebody else stream this and decided, yep, I want to play this. Put it on my list, bought it at some point, and it just sat there until Jacob said he was going to try streaming it, and I figured I should play
Yeah.
this before.
I mean, Lucas Pope doesn't
I
care. He got your money.
What's going on?
Stay back! It's already going for Nick.
Hey,
Nick!
come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat!
It's already done for Nick. Fucking hell.
This is so bad.
So there's a lot of tools that you can use to figure out, like, who's who. Like, you know, the one that got called Nick is the dead one. So we can fill that in. We can find somebody in the...
We
Yep.
can pencil that bad boy in. How are we supposed to explain this to Allstate in a way that they believe us when we're done filing our report? Like,
So how did you figure all this out? Well,
the thing is, my magic watch lets me look at the alien crabs.
Yeah.
And you're what? We didn't issue you that. You're what?
Actually, your boss did issue this to you.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did you say here's a magic memory watch, or is it just like symbolic?
No, it's not symbolic. It's here's a watch. They don't explain it, but I forgot where the fuck where the hell's this page?
what you looking for?
Oh, the page to this oh, it hasn't done the spirally thing
yeah.
yet. Yeah, okay. It's getting too excited. Oh, there's the second one. All right.
Yeah.
That's how they got in. That answered my question. That might be Nick.
There's
That's
Another
probably
one.
Nick.
behind.
There's
There
a
you
third
go.
one.
Oh,
Right-
so
right
one of
there.
these people might be Nick.
They can't just
Emily
close it like
Lunsford
that.
says that's how you get crabs. Usually you get the crabs after you get fucked. Doesn't usually happen the other way around.
I love that there's just brooding eldritch horrors piling onto the ship and murdering people, and the music was like ding dong, ding dong, like just somebody going ape shit on the tubular bells in the back.
Who
Damn
is
it,
this?
it's
How
not
did
the
they
time.
die? I mean, fucking Nick. I don't know who they're... Oh, it's this guy. They want this guy. It's already done for Nick. Okay.
Is there an option that you can just fill in for everybody's death, cause of death, that just says like ate shit or something? 'Cause it seems like
No, it's not quite
pretty much
that.
everyone got pancaked in some way.
So if it's fuzzy, the game doesn't think that you have enough information to kind of call it.
Oh, cool.
But if you can see it, then good. This is one that I guessed, so you can see it's like written in. When it's typed in, that means you got it. So every 3 that you get right, the game will confirm it for you, like this one.
I was just gonna ask if it tells you to get it right, or if it's just you get to the end and the game goes like, "This is a big stinky pasta mess of a theory. You fucked this up so bad."
No.
Anyway, credits.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
apparently I should be able to figure out who this person is. I haven't gotten there yet, mostly because I've just been hopping from death to death going, this is cool.
Yeah, I don't worry about that too much personally. I just figured out what I could figure out and went and looked for more information until I could get something.
Yeah.
There's more than one, but one in particular that you should have apparently been able to get early on that took me most of the game. So,
Well, I don't know how he died. I assume the
death
crab
event.
got him.
Yeah, he doesn't look impaled, but he looks.
we'll find out eventually.
It doesn't look good.
Oh, okay. Well, he actually just got knocked out. Okay. So maybe he just got knocked out. Oh, hey, bud. Here's another one. Can I get down here?
Isn't this our original number 2? No, shit. That's number 2. I thought there were only 2 of these big, horrible, pointy boys.
Oh, yeah, that's where we came up. Okay. Okay. Are you Nick?
I mean,
You feel like a Nick.
You feel like a Nick, and he's definitely done for.
I mean, I can at least...
Right, you haven't seen his death, so you can't make a guess on it yet.
Okay. Just the aftermath. Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
I like how the footsteps echo, too.
Oh, man. Okay, so that dude threw that hatchet or the tomahawk or whatever, right?
Yep.
And
the crab didn't give a shit.
didn't give a fuck. Just no-souled an axe flying through the air.
Well,
that doesn't seem great.
What's that, Sarah? Ooh, you're fucked, buddy. Okay. Who is Nick? Fucking
Oh,
Nick?
man. I don't like being under those things.
Where are you, Nick?
Maybe he's inside a crab tummy. I'd be the idiot in the corner, like hurriedly and failing at trying to push one of the cannons like around so I could blast this thing. Trying to remove a refrigerator.
They're like, look at the spines are on their arms. They're actually like hurling them. It's not like launched or anything. They're actually like.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Why is that more disturbing than them just having pressurized spine shooters?
You know what? Probably because it's coming from the human part of them, and you can still see feet. It would be different if they weren't quite as human anymore. I think that's why that's more distressing.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, this is a Jacob game for Jacobs. I love this game.
I'm pretty sold on it too, to be honest.
Oh, I'm not saying it's like not for anybody else, of course. It just.
No, I'm just saying, like, I get it.
focused.
Like, yeah, it's tailor made for Mystery Boy.
Where to body? Oh, it's.
So, do you activate this mode?
Yeah.
When
You're in a memory and you get the shaky hand, because in real life, right now we're in a memory, and in real life, some of the bodies are gone, where you are in the timeline. So this is a way in a memory to then trigger somebody else's death. You're like essentially chaining deaths. Okay, and then you get the s'more murder ghost. Test your might.
I made.
What was that, Sarah?
Oh, I just my internet did a thing again.
Oh, wait.
So I was
going
for a second.
No way. What?
Yeah.
Where does it go? Okay.
Sometimes it just dances.
It does. I see. I thought it was saying that somebody had died up on that thing.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me if eventually, like, we have to go up and, like, in the crow's nest. Oh!
What is it?
Oh. This be a Nick? Oh my gosh.
Well, all right.
So he was looking over the side like, what is it? And it just straight up fucking climbed the side of the ship and steered to death. Oh, honey.
Okay.
Yep. Same, buddy.
Yep.
That would be,
I feel you. So this isn't open yet. I guess they open it to try to go down, and then they follow them.
I think the only way, yeah, they need weapons, and the only way to get away from these things is,
Yeah.
because sure as fuck not jumping in the water. Look at that.
Look at you, bud.
He's gonna be okay. I'm pulling for this guy. I think he's gonna
We
make it.
definitely didn't see his body.
He
he's
fly
fine.
overboard. He's
Yeah,
okay.
no, he's fine. Totally fine.
This would be the job that I would just change careers. Like, hey, can you go to the big scary ghost ship full of alien crabs and find out what a bunch of? I'd just be like, no.
I don't think so. No.
I operate the merry-go-round at the local carnival now. Fuck this.
Nick.
And you know what's great about the merry-go-round? No crabs.
It's true.
I mean, probably depends.
John, William, Lars, Lewis, Maba, Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Let's make sure there's not another Nicholas. This is how it becomes murder Sudoku, like Molly said.
And also, it tells you some of these people's like preference in bed. Like Nick's a top man. What's that about? Cool, good for him.
Yeah.
As long as it's consensual.
They're all clues to figure out, who's getting fucked how.
If you're spending a lot of time together in close quarters, it's probably good to establish these things.
Yep.
Like, hey, Captain, before we set sail, I'd just like you to know that I like to get dommed pretty hard. So, like, what?
My safe word is keel haul. Speared?
So I would say speared.
Spiked? Let's say spiked. Ha 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 ha! Ah!
Oh, nice.
I'm a genius!
Oh, God.
Ah!
Ooh. If it would have given it to you for speared?
Oh, yeah,
Ooh, that text is
it does that,
satisfying.
yeah. I'm a clever boy. Jacob the clever boy. I'm clever
And
boy.
if you're like me, this is when you go and look through and see if there were any other complete fates you filled in that weren't confirmed, and then make other random guesses at them or something.
Well, I know that guy was definitely clubbed by Captain Robert Whittrell. This guy got hyper fucked.
That's why I said completed fates.
Does it choose just kind of at random of the ones you've written something in for, which ones it gives you, or is there a logic to it?
As soon as you get 3 correct, it will confirm those 3.
Oh, you're not
so
like
if you
sitting
had
on
more than
that.
3 completely filled in, you can go back and see, well, it didn't confirm this earlier, so this one's wrong.
I see.
But if you didn't completely fill in like who they are and how they died, then that's not relevant because it won't confirm that yet.
This is bad for me. I'm like obsessed with this game.
So
already.
Oh, yeah.
I guessed who this person was based on his hat.
Yeah, it's valid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Yeah, because he's the 4th mate.
We can go look at the
Only people,
picture of the crew if we want.
only people that have fancy hats on
okay.
ships have rank. Yep.
Oh fuck! This ship had
Oh,
passengers
see that one?
too.
Yeah.
The one, sorry, bosun's mate, the guy with the tattoos.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that.
That was completely, yeah, okay.
Yep.
So that's something's wrong with that one.
Yes. that's true.
or it would have confirmed it. I think we're pretty confident about the torn apart bit.
Yep. I guessed he was from Charles Minor. Oh, from France. Why he wouldn't be from France with the tattoos?
Why not?
Scotland. I don't know if he's a purser though. He'd be from Scotland with tattoos like that, I think. Scotland or Ireland.
I mean, it won't confirm anything
Or
right now,
Atlantis.
too, right? So you can pick something
Yeah,
and
I'll just pick.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll do Irish. Oh no, wasn't it somebody with a Scottish accent though?
I don't think we've heard this person,
Oh,
have
okay.
we? I don't think
don't know.
so.
I
Because
do know they got fucked.
we guessed his name because somebody said, "Oh, my mate, my Frenchie, or whatever. What happened to
Yep.
him?" And they said he was torn apart, or something like that.
Ooh.
Well, if they called them Frenchie, wouldn't that mean that French? I'm not equipped to help with
Probably
this. So I wasn't
Frenchman,
sure.
not Frenchie. But yeah, that was one of the reasons why we picked that.
Huh. Okay, that one's probably not right then. Huh.
Mm.
Huh.
I don't see the problem with doing this only once a week is I don't remember what evidence you
Well,
made, what conclusions you
Dane.
made to fill in those.
He's from Denmark.
Right.
And I think
So
there
it
was
could
only
be
one
that-
person from Denmark.
It could be that Dane is right and something else was wrong.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go with unknown until we get back there. Was shot with a gun. Definitely know that.
These folks had time to start killing each other before a bunch of creepy crawlies got on the ship and started doing it.
No, it was after.
I mean, yeah,
Because we're going backwards in time now.
Oh,
we jump
okay.
around a bit.
Burp, burp, burp. Okay.
I'm gonna say your
Something
screen name
happened
wrong.
here.
I apologize. Kajama Kuji is asking if you would like a refresher on why you picked that name. I think.
I think we got there because he was
Okay.
the Dane.
Yeah.
I think that's the one they were talking about.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I appreciate it, but no thank you. Okay. Well, let's keep going.
I mean, does that dude even land on the ship? Or does he fly over the side?
Who knows? But we haven't seen their death yet, so. Well, there we go.
Yeah, about that.
Boom, 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 boom. Spaceballs, the movie. Where are we going, bud? Ah, there we are.
Wait, is
Remember
this
that
the guy
guy?
who
Yeah, okay,
the
so
guy
he is
accidentally
dead.
killed his brother, and this is this dude? As he fell from the ropes or whatever it looks like.
No, this is the one that got knocked in the air. He landed on
Okay.
this and died. Ho ho ho! Oh, we're in the air! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this.
Holy fuck!
This guy just got absolutely
Oh.
shipwrecked by God.
Oh my god. Oh, fucking Zeus had it out for this motherfucker. Oh, I gotta wait for it to spiral. Fine, shit. Hey, what's up? So these are all top men. Because they're up in the ringing. That's what top men means. Yeah. Holy fuck. Ooh. This is what the dude was talking about at the end of the Indiana Jones movie. These are all the top men. Yeah, look at the crab. Crab people, crab people. Looks like crab, tastes like people, crab people.
What did these people do to get cursed? Because, like, they don't need lightning blasting people on top of the fucking crab mess.
Probably fucking stole something they shouldn't have.
I touched some ancient something or other.
Let's go down to top men. Okay. Oh, there's... Dang it, there's 3 Chinese top men. Fuck. Okay.
There's 4.
I'm 4, yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry. I'm in an unknown fate. Lightninged. God damn.
That's rough.
Yo, look at that, though. Ooh.
I'd rather not.
Ooh, here they come.
Yep.
Ooh.
The ocean's bad and it should feel bad.
Satchel 1 makes a good reminder that you can pick unknown top men if you want.
Oh,
instead
hey.
of leaving
What
somebody's name blank.
What a good idea. Unknown officer, unknown passenger, unknown topman. Was fucking spiked. Oh my goodness.
Just vaporized.
Hey, here's that guy again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's Mr. Tattoos.
Remember, you can zoom in on him and then select him to go right to his picture.
Top man. Okay. Pretty sure that's right.
I genuinely do not remember anymore.
Who are you? You were a fucking top man, though. Well, I don't think you're from New Guinea. Oh, this was Knifey Teethy.
It's Knifey Bojimbles, Ocelot says.
Yeah, Knifey. Yeah, this is Knifey Bojimbles. Yeah, this is we saw a thing. I think I'm gonna. Oh, let's go with unknown top man. Nah, you know what? Fuck it, I'm leaving it. What are you? Yeah, I already figured you out. Okay. You. Unknown topman. just
Yes,
to see if I got the
I
other
am
2 right.
very familiar with this tactic, yes.
Fuck, this is rad as shit.
It's pretty fucking metal. Aside from all the the horrible atrocity that's happening, it's pretty metal.
Yeah, they're trying to get the mainsail down. Who are you? You.
Besides, completely
Might
fucked.
be the guy whose fate we saw in the last one.
Oh, I walked out the memory door.
That's fine.
Holy shit.
We finished the chain of death for now.
Yep.
That's...
All right. Is that fucking thing getting closer?
I'm sorry. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Is the ocean buffering? Get it away from me.
Look at that though. Isn't that nice?
That's gorgeous.
I
look-
can't
don't
fucking
look at it.
tell. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go look at Knifey Bojimples again. Okay. So this is how it started. This is the very first one.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
So you start with that, and then you look at that. Ah, here we go.
Oh man.
So here's Knifey. We just have to figure out who the fuck you are.
So do you wanna click on him for a sec?
Click on Knifey.
Cause yeah, knifey boy. Because if you select him, you see the 14 memories on the bottom left below his picture.
Yeah.
You can click on that and you can see all that information. You can bookmark them so they'll show up in the book if you want to find where he shows up and try and figure out who he is. You don't have to, but the tool's there.
Give us back those shells, Captain. Also, like,
Yeah.
he's not talking about pasta shells, right? He's
Yeah.
talking about fucked up crab shit, isn't he? Okay, so the captain just straight up perforated a fool,
Yep. He did.
right? Okay.
Okay.
This game is buck wild.
Yep. I think this is where he dies. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I was hoping there'd be some voice aside from gurgling.
Not a lot to go on there.
Yeah, that's the captain. Just fucking
Wiggles and
everybody
top,
up.
man.
Yep.
Captain's really going fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a John Wick situation. John Lampwick? Is that anything? No. Brindleborn says, "Yeah, the captain has barbarian levels."
Yeah, I
No
think
shit.
this is. I think this is right. Huh. All right. Well, I'm gonna go explore a little bit more. Yeah. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Sapling says Captain crunched him.
It's pretty good.
All right, let's go see if any other parts of the ship opened up.
I'm not even remembering to make jokes. I'm too like riveted / disturbed by this whole thing that I'm not even occurring to me to try to be entertaining at any point. So what will have changed, huh?
I'd never say that. You're way too funny.
Thank you. Just
Yeah.
out here fishing for compliments. That's all. Oh fuck yeah.
Well, I mean, we're here in the middle of the ocean. If you're gonna go fishing for compliments, this is the place.
I would
Careful
never
what else
fish
you
for
pull up
anything.
with, though.
I was gonna say, but absolutely fucking not.
Aw, your dad.
I assume the person who got the bunk with the cannon in their room is fucking the captain, right? Because that's dope. You must have to have some kind of insider kind of nepotism connection or something going on if you get to sleep with the cannon. 'Cause that's kick-ass.
Sorry, I just every once in a while, like I'll think of a joke and I'm like, it's not really appropriate.
And I've been on this stream before. That's a difficult bar to clear.
Yeah, I know,
right?
I know. Sarah, will you forgive me?
For which thing?
I haven't said it yet.
For the horrible thing he's about to do. Haven't you been paying attention?
Come on, Jacob.
All right, sleeping with the cannon. That's just what I call going to bed.
Oh my fucking god. Bravo, you you impossible piece of shit.
Oh wait, there's actually something I wanted to check. Fuck.
What you looking for?
Map. There we go. Where the fuck is the goddamn gunner carpenter shop? Orlop deck. Okay. Gotta go down one. Yep. There we go. Okay. Carpenter. Here. Carpenter. Good. Yes. Okay. Yes, carpenter? No.
I think this is probably the... What's it called? The gunner's place.
Yep, that was where the weapons were.
Yep. There
we
you
go. Okay.
Carpentry tools. There we go.
Okay, let's just see if anything else opened up, because there's a whole other deck to get to.
Sure is.
Emily Lunsford said, if a Nosferatu lived down here, would he be named Count Orlop? Yeah, it opened up. Why am I excited about that? Because I also think that the game went from day to nighttime, because I don't remember there being lights on. So, I don't think I want to be down here. What the fuck is this?
It's that thing that floats over your head with your sim.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Or if
No,
you've
you're
got
right.
a quest.
Yeah. Emily Lunsford, I don't remember if I said it earlier, but your art is super, super fucking good. And I like it a lot.
I found a... Oh,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
That's a foot.
Yeah.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think.
That seemed like Danish.
There's the rest of his leg.
Much rather.
I don't know if that's...
So, you guys were asking what they did to be cursed.
They took demon shells. they fucked with the demon shells.
Also, I want to again note how calm that one person is, who I believe we decided was the doctor. All this is going on, and he's just flat voice doing his job.
Pretty chill.
Yeah, surgeon.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a sturgeon.
Just businesslike.
So somebody down here is named John. Put him in there
Somebody's-
with those things. Okay.
Someone's steward.
I think that's the guy being stuffed in the back is the steward, right?
Yeah.
Just what it-
Yeah, I think he must
how
be.
it hit me.
Yep. Oh, actually, one of my voice actors for Arcade Spirits 2 is in this game. Ryan Laughlin.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep. I hired an actual British person to play the British person.
Amazing.
Nice.
It's weird, right?
Yeah. What a concept.
Unholy captives.
I said it before. I just love the role that the voice acting plays and all the accents and everything.
Oh, it's so
and
good.
they got so many different people to do the voice lines.
How
That
did
is
they
really cool.
die? Bled out? Torn apart.
I don't
They-
feel like it bodes well for for this voyage that exploded is one of the options.
They were stabbing westwarded.
Oh yeah, we had an exploded death already.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
Jacob laughed a lot.
I did. It didn't get me as much as the other one, but it got
Although-
me.
You're right, that one might not have been the exploded death. That one might have just been shot by cannon.
That was shot by cannon.
Yeah. Still.
Did you figure out it was an exploded death because their head was all kind of like ragged and covered in soot, like when Daffy Duck is shot in the fucking face, which is the thing that happened a lot in that children's cartoon?
No.
Yeah, it
Okay.
did.
No, that's not how I figured it out. It was because they exploded.
You can tell from the big explosion in progress.
Yeah. Oh, here's another chain. Here we go. Oh, what's up, everybody? Yep, can't get down there. Oh, there's more than one. Cool. Oh, what'd you take? What'd you fucking take, you idiots? That looks fairly modern.
You found a haunted filing cabinet. That's really going to brighten things up down here. Below deck's a mini fridge.
It's the taxes you forgot to file that one year. Cursed! Cursed! All right, so let's call this guy Jimmy because he's a steward.
Right, I guess. Okay, we can name him.
Ship steward, captain steward. Is the captain down here? Well,
We can find out. Try and figure out who
that
was
sounded
saying
like
the line, right?
yeah. I was about to
Yeah.
say that sounded like Sweden. So,
Yeah.
yep.
And I
I
had the
think
little,
that's yeah.
forgive me any Scandinavian folks in the chat if you know, but the little circle over the A thing.
Yeah, that's the dangly do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. I like how it highlights the instruments of death. Okay. Here we go. Icebox Blue says it's not the dangly do. I don't actually know what it is. If you know what it's legitimately called, please let us know. Oh, where the fuck we going there, S'more? Oh, what's up here? Oh, we're taking a little, making sure we get our steps in today. Thank you.
Just try not to. It's actually really bad for you to breathe in s'mores ghosts. So just try to,
Oh, is it?
yeah, keep it out of your airway.
Oh. Ugh. I've been huffing s'mores ghost this whole time.
Like it's my job.
Yeah.
Kind of is.
We call it getting marshed on the street. What the fuck?
What the fuck? What are you?
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
Don't even worry about it. Totally fine. Normal.
Did you find a mermaid? Did you drop a mermaid?
Did you find and then drop a mer?
Did you get killed by dropping a mermaid? Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think they're fucked.
You think?
1 second before this happened, the dude was like, "This would be a stupid death," and then a mermaid carcass fell on him. You know what I appreciate about
maybe-
this curse?
Were you not
Is
torn
that-
apart?
He looks like he's in one piece there.
Fell? Stairs?
The thing I appreciate about this particular curse is, like, normally when you take the MacGuffin you're not supposed to touch, it takes like a couple of days to kind of slowly seep in. This curse just started fucking people up the second it got on the boat. Like,
Oh, yeah.
fucking instantly, they're like, "Oh, everybody here's going down. I don't have time for this shit."
Okay, so if this is... if this chapter is Unholy Captive, so that means that nobody in this chapter was shot or stabbed or spiked. Right?
Does it?
Does it?
Yeah, because they're not holy.
Right. Of course.
Okay. Fuck you. I feel like such a stupid cunt because I was like, does it? Like,
I like how we both did that. Of course, I'm still in my I'm not telling you anything mode.
you were just being coy. I was being a fucking airhead clown, like actually asking, like, how do you know that?
Crushed cannon cargo?
I mean, depends what's in the bag. If it's a fucked up sea whoopsie, then it could be beast as well. But that seems like cargo.
I mean, is it...
This is every time I try to move the sofa, like into a new apartment. Honestly,
Yeah.
like,
Pivot?
turn
Pivot!
the middle side top wise.
Hello! You're the carpenter. Carpenter! Did I pass it? I probably did. Yes, I did. Carpenter?
Have you already? Oh
Carpenter.
no, there it is.
Or maybe carpenter's mate. Fuck me.
Right.
Damn it.
Fuck! You!
I mean, you could put them both in and switch them around later if you need to.
Gonna. Fucking, you're the carpenter because you're in here. And the carpenter's mate is the one out here slacking off.
Fucking around. Yeah, exactly. You know a true carpenter by their professionalism that even while 3 of their crewmen are fucking dying on the stairs, he keeps sawing that board.
I mean, you got to admire the dedication. The job's the only thing that gives him wood.
You can't see me shaking my head, but I am. Just
I can
so
feel
you
it.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't see me slowly polishing a ceremonial blade, but I am.
It's the only thing that'll stop me. All right, who's this guy looks like Chuck Norris's dad.
You'll remember. You know who this one is.
Oh, it's the artist. All right, fuck that guy. Oh, it's this douchebag.
God, I hate creatives.
Butcher.
You bunch of bumblefucks can't get anything right, can ya? You
Fell stairs. "20 years my stored."
I mean, Lunsford says more like fartist. That's pretty good.
All right. More things. God, this whole game is environmental storytelling, and it makes me so happy.
Mm-hmm. So good.
It's so good.
I can't get up there. How how do I get up there? Let me up.
Well, you can
Eh.
click, right? Just do that and let the game.
Very well.
You'll get up there soon enough.
Casper the friendly. Oh no.
The friendly. The friendly. Woo! Look at him. Oh God.
He's
Fuck.
just real ragdoll physics himself. Huh?
Could make so much money betting on this person in a limbo contest.
Clear the deck. Move the boat to stern and throw the bodies over.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give him a tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Ah, you fucked that up.
Yeah. You boys really beefed it on this one, huh? So it like burst out of the. Oh shit.
Yep.
Right?
And then they go on down.
Did they eat the fucked up ghost oysters or whatever, and that's what's turning crewmen into freaky crabs?
No, because the crabs like crawled out of the water, but they
But
did
if they
throw
threw the
bodies
bodies in the water,
overboard. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
they just
I don't
came
know.
back like you two motherfuckers.
Yep. Yep.
Also, remember we jump around in time in terms of what
Right.
scenes we see.
Yep.
So if you want to see when the crabs happened.
Crab people.
Yeah. Man,
Crabs happened
dolphins are
after
good.
this, I think.
I think so too. I think we're seeing the
Yeah.
beginning of the crabbing.
Yeah. The What's crabbening, my friends? Who is this? How did they die? Fucking spiked. I like that one. Spiked by a
Comes up
terrible
a lot.
beast. This unknown soul. He was definitely from England. So good.
lot of information in the
A lot of fucking people present.
dialogue that was happening there.
Give it to me. I can fry us a solid meal. Maybe the cook. From England. Okay.
Yeah. So dolphins are good, and the coral reefs are good, and that's it. The rest of it can fucking honestly can kind of burn. As far
Ryan, have you
as-
heard about dolphins though? Because I
I
mean,
don't think I'm. I don't like your tone. So what do
don't you know what? Don't worry about it.
There's a really good
Googling.
person on YouTube. Don't do it. 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 Please,
Okay,
for
I'm
once,
backing
listen
up.
to me. Please, for
For
once,
once,
listen to me.
I'm backing away from Google.
So there's a YouTube channel that I really like called Casual Geographic.
Okay.
You may have seen the dude on the tiny microphone doing TikToks talking about different animals and stuff.
Oh yeah, no,
That's-
that dude's great.
That's their
Yeah.
YouTube channel. Go watch any of the ocean ones. That's what I listen to when I'm hot packing my eyes at night. Like I got to keep it on for 10 minutes. They're generally 10-minute long videos. So I generally
Yeah.
just listen to those videos while I have to sit there doing nothing while my eyes are covered.
Oh, that dude's wonderful. I've only seen the TikToks, but it's
Oh.
definitely it's great. It's like, wow, the natural world's fucking awesome.
Uh-huh.
Except for
Except
most
for-
of it.
except for- Yeah.
for the biggest part of it.
Yep. Boy, oh boy.
See,
Are
this
you
is what I want to.
stewards? They look like stewards.
They've got a stewardy kind of vibe. How much of this game is just vibing on people and being like, you feel like a carpenter to me?
Good
I don't
amount
see any
of it,
evidence.
really. I mean,
This
there
is the-
tend to be other clues, but yeah, you look like this kind of person. Maybe you're from here. Do you do this job?
The game's a
Yeah.
lot easier if you know a lot about, like, sailors in the 1800s.
I definitely Googled a couple terms, and that helped me with some.
Yeah, you look like
This
a
is the
steward.
kind of shit I want to do for you in our D&D game that I'm running for you. But your fucking stats are so high, and also I'm not smart enough to to make one of these.
No, you're right. It has everything to do with my character's stats. Thanks, man. Jeez.
But your character stats and your real life stats are just being like a fucking weird mystery fuck who just like looks at something and picks it apart instantly, like you beautiful mind, and just watch the numbers fly by and shit.
Hi. But you're party DM now.
I'm party DM now. Stopped trying to construct a rich dark narrative. It's D&D. Fuck it. Ride the town speaker you hate out the window like he's a toboggan. A real thing that they did.
Okay, I didn't do that. That was a cache.
You were so down for it though.
Well, yeah. I absolutely did. Well, you allowed me to
It's
To
your fault I stole
re-optimize-
because you let me do it.
well, you
It's
let me
your fault I robbed
re-optimize
this
his
thing.
character into Grapple Boy.
Yeah. Yes, I did. And now he is a paladin who constantly loses his sword, and it doesn't fucking matter because he never uses it, and he just breaks Yeti's necks with his bare hands. So
Whoa!
this doesn't. Oh.
Some things happened. A lot of things happened.
There's that fucked up mini fridge again.
Yep. Top hat guy is like, go. Emily Lunsford is a lot like you, Ryan. Like, just so fucking funny. Just, oh,
Yeah, I've seen their Twitter. They
good. Yeah.
know how to do a good laugh time.
Oh, if you have time, you know, in the abundance of free time that we have, Speak of the Devil is hilarious
Okay.
and very good. It's just very good.
I'm down for an
M-
excuse to look at more of their work. So
M is a very good writer as well. It's fucking... And I say this in the most loving way possible because, as you know, M is my favorite artist on the internet. Pisses me the fuck off. They are so good. Like, oh, you can draw and paint a word picture? Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
Your dialogue is
honestly,
so crisp.
yeah.
Their
I hate that
dialogue is
shit,
so
too.
crisp.
You get to be good at one thing. You can't have two.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？未来全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害的较对人无过好，是啥人滚死的啊？You talk about a shell. Very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
I'm
Well-
telling you, this is like a curse doing like a speed run.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Stabichu.
Alright, that's pretty good.
Woo! Oh, there's another person excited about the goal. Yikes on bikes.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I point out something that won't, like, help or spoil anything?
Yeah.
Go back and look at. I think it was the one closest to the edge of the ship, that body, because there's kind of interesting detail on him.
Ooh. Okay. Who is this and how did they die? Spiked. There's a lot more.
It's a very spike death heavy
Yeah.
heavy game. It's like a fucking explosion at a lawn darts factory.
Okay, so you said the one over here?
On the left, there are the three. I mean, you look at those too, because stuff's happening there. But
Oh yeah, this one's missing an arm.
oh yeah, the middle one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was it.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's not like a hook or
that's just a
anything.
bone,
It's
ain't it?
just yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a little scraper paddle or something.
No, it's one of those sugar things that you lick to get the pixie powder out of the packets.
Oh sweet, yeah, it's a pixie stick.
Yeah. No, pixie stick has the powder inside, but these I'm talking about the ones that like came with the white sugar
Are they
paddle.
just like dipsticks?
Yeah, dipsticks. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. Dipsticks.
We call them fun dip down here in the States, I think.
Oh,
That
okay.
might be it.
Oh,
I might have just
It
been
could-
making
yeah,
that up.
fun
I
dip.
don't remember.
Because I was like,
fun little regional thing.
if it's dipstick, I mean, there's like, shit.
Yeah.
You can sue them for branding, Ryan.
Just that you can't see my face, but just picture the face you know I'm making, and
I
that's
do.
the face that it is.
I can see it so perfectly.
Gophersaurus says we call it whiz fizz in Australia, and I've never been to Australia. No, you fucking don't. Do you really?
No, I believe
The
it.
fizzy sherbet
That's not-
powder. Man, I thought Whiz Fizz is what happened after you like drank way too much champagne.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Whew. I mean, I assume it's short for wizard, like Wizard Fizz. But fuck.
No, like whiz, like not pit, not
Like
piss,
whiz,
not
like
that
fast.
stinky yellow
Yeah.
juice. Yeah,
Whiz, like whiz around, like fast.
that's so good. Also, saying you piss champagne is a pretty cool way, like in a rap song, to say that you're like rich. Like motherfucker, I piss champagne. I think you should tuck that away for later.
Okay. Stop. Brain stop. Brain stop. Brain stop. Brain stop. Brain stop. Brain stop. Stop writing lyrics. Stop.
You're writing a rap right now about
Yep.
pissing champagne, aren't you?
Yep. Just stop. So a fact about Ryan and I, you know, we obviously have our group chat, and one of the things that I enjoy doing is whenever anybody says that's my band name or that's my DJ name, you know, just like a common meme. Like I usually write a few bars of whatever dumbass thing they said. I write a few. I write a few bars and put it in the chat.
Good. Is the annoying thing, and they're so fast. And he's got a specific pause in our chat, like you know when you're actively texting someone and it's kind of going back and forth. There's like a specific pregnant pause that he does
Yeah.
where me and our mutual friend Akash is like he's fucking doing, and like before we can finish the sentence of he's doing like a full verse of like rap about whatever dumb fucking thing I said appears.
I like how this guy is just looking down at the spike that landed between his feet.
That'd be me for sure if I survived this scene. Well, I think what happened up on deck is that the spikes killed him.
So it shouldn't say unholy captains. It should be everybody holy captives. Very holy captives.
Holy
No,
shit.
the captives were the ones putting holes into everybody else, though.
Oh, and it shows you where, where you are in the ship's journey.
Oh, cool.
Like in which chapter, like the ship was near.
When the ship gets to hell, do they show that on the map too?
You know what? They might. That wouldn't surprise me. Ah, fuck.
I don't care for the fact that the boat just came back on its own.
Yeah, after like 2 years.
Can I say that? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it just what the hell
Showed
was the
up.
space movie? Event
Star Wars.
Horizon. Did you just say Star Wars, motherfucker?
You said, what's the space movie? And you gave me no other context. So if I'm going to pick one that someone says is the space movie.
Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Oh, I don't like it. Oh, no!
I hate this.
No!
I don't want to be out.
I did forget about this part.
Oh, I don't like it. Oh, boy.
You
Oh.
treasure, huh? Fuck.
Oh, you're not on the manifest, are you? You are. Wait, what? Oh, no. These are the ones from... Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, try anyway.
You don't tell me what I don't have sufficient information for, Obra Dinn.
Well, I wish I knew more about Formosan naming conventions.
I say that every day.
It's Leviosa. Formosa is what country now?
Someone put it in chat the other day, and I don't remember. Taiwan, apparently.
Oh, it's Taiwan? Oh.
Yeah.
Nope. Fuck. Let's give it a shot.
It's a very, very, very bad boat. I did not just say there's a dude called Davy Jones on this fucking ship. Are you serious?
Davy James.
Okay. Davy Jones's brother-in-law.
I imagine... So, here's how I think this goes. Okay, see Formosan royalty?
Yeah.
So, these two look like guards. And then we've got
Those,
a person
yeah.
and a apparent female.
She seems the most
So-
royal of the crew.
Yeah, but it seems like three, this is the only one that doesn't have the dash in the name. So I think this is the female name. I love this game. I love this game.
It's extremely good. I don't like being out here one bit. Oh,
Okay. Okay.
wait, the royalty's already in the ship?
One of the guards was.
They are listed as passengers.
Yep.
Although they are added in. They have a separate photo or drawing.
They're near the Canary Islands. Okay, there's the... Oh. Oh, 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 oh. I keep forgetting the spirally thing.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah! Ah, fucking shells. Fuck. The corpses move post-mortem. Okay, who is this? How did they die? Well, 3 others were present. What the fuck?
Like impaled through the chest by a freaky organic barb. It's probably a good guess for almost anybody.
I mean, fucking shot. Shot. Gun.
Yep. Take them away, boys. Practice one.
Thinking second mate, but I might be wrong. Just based on the hat, you know. Because captain, first mate, third mate. Captain, first mate's right. I think that's the fourth mate. Fuck it.
Jacob, you're my first mate.
Thanks, buddy. You're my number one.
So
I
things,
was making a
Jacob.
Star Trek reference, not I wasn't calling you Fizzwiz. Yeah.
One, it's almost done. And two, you can see there's a chain here and we're on the sea and we're gonna continue to be on the sea for a bit, just so you know.
All right, we're doing one more. I gotta see. I have to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I see it's you. Aha, I see it's you. Does this make you want the ecto cooler?
I could always go for an ecto cooler.
Because we're on the high sea.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Woo!
So, yep.
Now we get to see their
there.
death.
It's Lim. So does that mean the dignitary lady is actually the name with the limb in it instead?
What?
Yeah, you know, this is probably a good one to see before we end the stream.
What is glowing in the mini fridge? I don't like it. I don't care for it. What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck? Is there a shell in there? What is that? High heel shoe? What the fuck? Ah! Oh man, my heart rate is real high right now. Who is this? How did they die? Extreme fucking. Like,
A lot of people here fucked up.
torn apart, burned,
Died from a critical clinical case of being shit bricked.
burned to death. I mean, I get that's the closest I could.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with burned. Oh, good. There's another one.
Told ya.
You want to see another one, Ryan?
I want to see all of the ones.
Ugh. What the fuck? Jesus. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Sarah says, cause of death, done fucked up.
What's the?
I don't know, man.
I know, but like, did them being out on the rowboats have something to do with what that flashy is? No, because the ship in real life is in a different place, right?
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
我睇到啊，個單字咧。
So
What
how's
the
it going?
fuck?
Oh, it's coming out of the box and into all of them.
No,
or
no, I think
vice
it's
versa?
out of them. Oh, there's another fucking boat. 2 boats over here. Who the fuck are you? Ah, I don't want to stop. No.
I tried.
This is
No, you have to be very explicit. We're idiots, Sarah.
bad. Yeah.
We're idiots, Sarah. You can't just be like,
We've
oh,
got
hey,
you
no,
time and time again.
no. It's glowing. It's the glowy thing.
Oh, it's the glowy thing.
It's the glowy thing. We can see it. That's what I'm seeing out of the fucking ocean. The ocean. Fuck. Fucking shit. Fuck.
I mean, would you prefer that mystery glowing, possibly cursed thing was out in the ocean somewhere or on the ship where you are right now? Or
I don't
neither.
know. Maybe where I can keep an eye on it. Fuck. Shit.
I mean, you can keep
I
an eye
have
on
a 7:30 a.m. meeting. I have a 7:30 a.m. meeting tomorrow morning. Ugh, fuck.
Yeah. Nuke the ocean though, for real.
I'm meeting
Just
with.
light it the fuck up.
I am meeting with Brian tomorrow. Met an unknown fate. Like, what happened? Oh no, there's still shaky hand?
Yep. A lot of things happened out here, Jacob. A lot of things. It's gonna go on for a
What
while.
happened to you? I can't even tell. What is, like... Oh, is that a spike? Spiky? It looks like she bled to death. Let's go with... Yeah, that's a spiky. Spiked. Yo.
Mercano82 says, so you can keep playing for 12 and a half more hours?
Yeah. Hey.
I'm an adult. I set my own bedtime.
Oh, fuck.
This is Buck. Wild.
Oh, God, he stuck his hand in whatever the fuck that was. To take a shell out? What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Hey, Ryan, you want to do one more?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let's do
Thank
it.
you very much.
Yep. You. Who? Oh, is that your head? Your head is open? Oh, that's a knife in your head.
That's a knife or a corkscrew or something.
I don't know that they're open bottles of wine out at sea, but...
You still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Ooh! Ooh! That's the shell.
That's the fucking, yeah.
More on how she died. That might be.
Oh!
So what I think happened is she has a nut allergy.
Oh, yeah.
And she accidentally had like a brownie that had peanuts in it.
I was gonna go with the
yeah.
Almond Joy.
Yeah, she was choking, and the woman was like trying to help open up her airway or something.
Oh yeah, she's doing
Yeah.
like a dirty tracheotomy.
I was gonna
Like,
go
when
with
you're at the water.
I was gonna go with monster-based slash fic that went wrong. Heavy on the slash. Who is this? How did they die? Jesus, fuck. He's O'Hannigan.
I really don't like that the glowy thing is that and has just been off the side of the deck this whole time.
The whole time since the start of the
Just
game.
out there. Nope, hate that.
Oh,
Just
hey,
to say, I love it. Very good storytelling detail. Fuck that shit. No.
Okay. Not spiked. Bit to death. Eaten.
Yeah.
A beast. I mean, is this devoured though?
Well, it looks like she bled out because in the previous one, when we see her just slumped there, she's not like devoured. She has blood all over her clothes and shit. Maybe she
Eaten, electrocuted. Spiked, strangled.
doesn't hit me like a strangling because there's definitely teeth involved.
Poisoned. Clawed. Hey, clawed.
There you
That's
go.
what they wanted.
That's shit.
Ah! Time. Shit. Yeah!
Hey.
Hey, Lewis Walker.
All right. You can probably check the book for how many empty pages there are left in this chapter, but I think there's still multiple deaths to go, just, for your decision-making information.
You have to be explicit, Sarah. You have to just say stop the stream.
Remember?
You can't put it
mean-
like that. You can't be like, well, if you wanna blah blah blah. Like you're in a stream with two people with ADHD. Like that's not gonna happen. You just have to be like, you need to stop now, so that we can both go like, but we don't want to. And then you have to be like, well, do it because you're an adult, and we'd be like, okay.
All right, well, where's the page? How many have we got left? I think it wasn't that chapter.
No, it's the fucking
Oh, I think you were... Yeah,
in the
keep
calling?
flipping
the
back.
calling. Yeah.
No.
Yep. So how many more parts are there before this that we haven't done?
I mean,
Okay, there's two.
Yeah, two. Great.
I mean-
two. There's two. Hit the button, Jacob. Let's do it.
Make the good time watch go, please.
Yeah, Ryan, do you want to fucking stop?
I didn't know. Did I fucking say
Yeah,
that?
no. Good. I mean, you're the special guest, so, you know.
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh! Where's the third boat? Or was that just an oar that floated away?
Is there another
Did
boat?
only see an oar.
Okay.
Yeah, did they just lose their fucking oars? Which seems like a thing that could definitely happen in this situation.
Ooh, God.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Nathan Fillion got it bad. Emily Lunsford says from downtown. No, that's too good. Oh, how dare you. Because when I read it, I heard it in the NBA Jam voice. From downtown. Ooh, shagalaga.
Look,
He's on fire. Oh,
God.
man. The only way to play that game was big head mode.
Correct.
I like how they just had a bunch of like weird special unlockable people like RoboCop and stuff.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yep. Like, yeah, RoboCop.
It's kind of
plays
basketball, but I want to.
It's actually one of my favorite epic rap battles in history. Is RoboCop versus the Terminator.
Oh, I bet that's a treat. I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's very good. It's very, very good. I told you I got pulled up on stage at a Epic Rap Battles of History concert, right?
Think so?
Yeah, okay. All right.
But it's me, so I don't remember the story.
I mean, I can expound upon it, but I got pulled up on stage at an Epic Rap Battles of History concert after 5 Jack and Cokes, and went
yeah.
up. And it's
nice and lubricated.
Yo, I was very lubricated, and I like Epic Lloyd was like, "Hey, what's your name?" And I went, "Oh, Jesus, Jacob." And he goes, "Oh, Jesus, Jacob. All right. Hey, so you wanna do a song with us?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, let's do it." And then the whole crowd started chanting "Jesus, Jacob."
Fuck yeah.
And I was the first person to get pulled up on stage. This is at the Crocodile in Seattle, by the way. And he goes to like hug me, and like while we're hugging, I was like, "Dude, I've had 5 Jack and Cokes. I'm really drunk. I don't know if I can do this." And he goes, "Don't worry about it. We got you. There's a backtrack." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So he was like, "You're gonna be Goku, and Superman's gonna come in later." And I was like, he was like, "You know it? You know everything?" Oh, and before this, because I was talking to people in the crowd, and I was like, "Yeah, I love these folks," and things like that. And when they asked for, just because I was, schmoozing, and it was a fucking concert, and I'm just talking to everybody and just trying to like have a good time. And again, 5 Jack and Cokes,
Yeah.
so I'm extra Jacob. When they asked for somebody to get pulled up on stage, everybody around me just pointed at me.
Fuck.
Like just threw me under the fucking bus. So I did Goku versus Superman, and I was Goku. And like how the song starts and him going like, yeah. I was there completely still, just listening to the beat, making sure that I didn't miss when I came in. So they were like, it looked like I'd fallen asleep because I was just staring at the ground with like my arms at my side. And like everybody on stage was like, I could feel everybody going like, "Is this guy okay? Is this guy okay?" And then I just went like, yeah! Like just fucking went bananas. And I did the whole song perfectly. Like
Fuck yeah.
the whole thing perfect. I don't remember it, but I do not know. I know that the opening band filmed it from off stage, and there's video of it somewhere, but I can't find it. Like, but there's actual video of me doing it somewhere. I remember seeing it once or twice.
My life quest is now about finding that fucking clip. I want to take Jack and Coke Jacob to a concert and see what happens. See what gets up on stage.
No, it'll be whatever it is I ate that day. Because I'm way older now. Dude, this is back when I was living in Seattle the second time. So I was working at the Underground tour and then Saber Seattle tours. This is when I was a tour guide for the second time.
Okay.
Spiked. Is there Speared?
There is.
Speared, hey. Enemy? I'm going to go with Beast, because Beast worked with the other one. This unknown soul. I do not remember who you are. Give us a weapon. Okay. Huh.
Could go back to listen to his voice later. Probably another stream.
Yeah, another
see if
stream.
that
But
helps.
I need to see the size page.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah.
Oh, this person's getting married at the bottom of the sea. Ooh. Molly Lele says, "I didn't know you worked at the Underground tour." Yeah, twice for a total of 3 years. One of the best jobs I ever had.
3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你玩做不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落在水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
Why is the door closed?
Because it hasn't done the swirly thing yet.
Let me yeah. Gravity Pike says, "Was this in 2015, Jacob?" I don't know. Maybe. Probably.
I
Sounds
think so. Because
Sounds right.
I took your tour, and it was around then.
Yeah.
Yours was really good too.
Was it my tour? I thought we went
Hey,
with Dean.
Well, that's right. It was one of your former colleagues or whatever who was still giving it, but like,
Yeah,
you kind of co gave it though, like with his permission, like you were chiming in about a lot of stuff, and it's
Okay.
great.
I shouldn't have said I wasn't able to find the video to chat. Never say Gravity Pike's already like, was in 2015? I found the concert. Shit.
Fuck yeah.
Time. Okay. Jesus Christ, my heart rate's 110.
At least it's still beating, unlike everybody's on this fucking boat.
Right? Fuck, dude. Oh, no. Sir Garrett Cameron just said, yeah, members of the VST are in chat. The VST, in case you don't know, Ryan, is the video strike team for Desert Bus. Their whole thing is to just, like, they're incredible. They find moments and, like, quantify them and, like, there's a whole VST website called, I think it's vst.ninja.
It is.
That's just every moment that you want to know about at Desert Bus, all
Holy
over
shit.
every 15. We did 15. We just did 15, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 15 years. I'm one of the entertainers at Desert Bus. I of course know. It's bananas. So if you ever wanted to see, yep.
They work hard and they are awesome.
Yep, they're absolutely fantastic.
And they play this is bonkers. This is really impressive.
One of them actually reached out to me and they were like, "What color do you want the kindness war to be?" on the spreadsheet.
Nice.
Speared. Abused. Say strange things about monsters. So that's somebody that can speak Vietnamese?
Or Taiwanese or whatever.
Yeah, it was Taiwan, but...
Oh, but you're right. It's one of the Chinese folks from the royal...
Now you can leave.
I mean, I could. Woo!
Oh, that's a twofer, baby.
No, it missed him. And he's tied up.
Yep.
Ooh,
oh,
that's
shit.
not great.
What's that about?
Might need to change the angle. Oh, okay.
Was he also speared?
We might not have seen him.
I think we did.
It's possible.
Okay, so these people got tied up. They're listed as... Yep, they're listed as passengers.
Oh shit!
Yeah, well, and you remember the dialogue from this. They were talking about being quiet and not being able to, like, face the Obra Dinn.
Right.
If they were caught. So...
Oh, I thought they were trying to get back to the Obra Dinn.
They said if the winds don't move in our favor or whatever, we're no match for them.
Oh, they're trying to get to the Canary Isles.
No chance against the Obra Dinn.
Oh, so they fucking stole this shit.
Yeah, when I said people fucked up, I mostly meant everybody except the captives.
Oh, wow. So they stole this crap.
And the royals and shit, too?
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Fucked up.
So this gent is probably... I mean, he's the... Oh, okay. I can't guess his name, but shit.
Do you want a tiny bit of information?
Yeah.
That the woman captive was called out to somebody in one of these recent scenes by name.
Oh, cool. All right. We gotta stop. I have to...
Yeah.
All right, let me get back out here so it saves. Shit. Shit! God damn it. Why do I have to meet you so... Shit. Shit. Oh. God, I don't want to stop.
Yep.
Fuck, this is so good.
Yep.
It's really fucking good.
So, got a couple disappearances.
Yeah. Okay.
You remember that guy you said was getting married?
This one here?
I forget which one it was.
I mean, they could be alive at the Canary Islands. They
could
could have
be.
made it. They could have made it. I don't think they made it.
Maybe the
There's no
mermaid dragging them
fucking-
under helped them make it there.
Oh, hey, that's right. Met an unknown fate. Fucking drowned a beast. Fucking
Like
drowned.
I said, I don't
beast.
remember if it was both of them because I wasn't paying enough attention.
No,
but
that's how I'm listing it.
yeah, we'll come back.
Okay.
There you go.
Time to stop. I don't want
Definitely.
to. Oh my god. Hey, Ryan, why don't you tell these fine people where they can find you for being so awesome and what you're working on?
Sure. So if you're new to me occasionally guessing on the chat, I'm a composer for video games. And I'm currently, the thing I can talk about that I'm working on is called Wizard with a Gun. And you can just Google it or look it up on YouTube. We got a pretty cool trailer out, and it's what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm on Twitter at Ryan Composer, and I'm on Instagram at Ryan Audio. Twitter's just more kind of me being a person on the internet, but my Instagram, if you're somebody who wants to get into working in video games, especially as a freelancer, like in the indie side of things, I do a lot of talking about like advice and kind of ways to do it without completely burning out, because this industry is great, but it's also takes a lot out of you if you're not nice to yourself.
And you got one of the best work-life balances in the business.
Oh yeah, after 6 o'clock at the latest on a weekday, I'm a fucking phantom. Like, good luck getting hold of me, like, for a work thing.
And if you want to hear more about, if you want to hear both of my very good friends, my best friends, Akash and Ryan, Akash recently had Ryan on his podcast. It's called Sound Business. It's about the business of audio, but it's just good advice for any freelancer. Even though both Ryan and Akash are largely video game audio folks, composers and audio people, they have some excellent just general advice for freelancing if you have your own business, or like how not to burn out for anything. So I highly recommend it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't... Friend or no, if you did crap, I wouldn't say anything. Yeah. And Sarah, could you tell these fine folks where to find you? Because you do so much and you're so amazing.
I mean, I don't do that much that other people will follow. You can find me in this chat and Discord modding and a few other places on the internet, and I generally do a craft for Desert Bus for Hope when that happens. And I have a Twitter that, I don't know, it's occasional tweets. It's not... Follow me if you want. Sarah_SERINDE.
Also, just to speak about Ryan a little bit more, if you are a fan of me at all outside of Gisbert Games, if you like what I do in other places on the internet, the Vampire the Masquerade show, Not a Drop to Drink, Ryan is the one that did that we hired to do the intro music for that as well. And Sarah's incredible and great, and you should definitely give her some internet love. I'm Jacob Burgess. I help run Gisbert Games. I'm a voice actor and a writer. You can follow me at Jacob Burgess VO on both Instagram and Twitter. And I would be delighted if you would join the Discord for Gisbert Games, or check out what Gisbert Games is about at gisbert.net. Join the Discord at discord.gg/Gisbert Games. That is all the time we have. That is actually more time than we had for the evening. Oh, shit. I gotta go. I'm glad I brought my dinner with me. Holy fuck. I gotta shower and go to sleep. Thank you very, very much, you two, for being here and joining on this. Ryan, you are welcome absolutely anytime. We will be back on Thursday. I won't be here on Thursday. It's going to be a Meredith Gerber solo stream because I have, again, a weird time zone meeting. We're meeting with people about a thing that I can't talk about, but it's going to, hopefully, if it pans out, it'll be very cool. Hey, Molly Lele says, Ryan did the music for West of Loathing. I'm a fan of his work.
Oh, thank you.
Molly Lewis is a very, very cool person. You should look her up. She's great. But Meredith will be taking over the stream for this Thursday, but I will be back next Tuesday for more Obra Dinn with along with Sarah and Ryan if he's got the time and the inclination. It's mostly the time. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. And as always, keep your spirit up. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, everyone.
How do I do this? Oh, God. No. Shut down. No. Close. No. Fuck. Game took over. Okay. All right. Bye now. For real. Bye.